Have you ever felt stuck, overthought everything, or sensed something's wrong but couldn't name it? Like, a constant pressure, a dull ache, or a nagging feeling that something's just off? We often ignore these feelings, hoping they'll disappear on their own. But what if we're avoiding the metaphorical nail in our lives? The one thing causing discomfort, holding us back, and keeping us from truly thriving. Let's talk about the power of self-awareness and how to finally address that nagging feeling. We're diving deep into the heart of the matter, identifying the metaphorical nail. Start by asking yourself, what feels off? Where do I feel constant stress or resistance? Am I addressing the root cause of my problems or just putting band-aids on the symptoms? This isn't about dwelling in negativity, but about shining a light on those dark corners we often avoid. Think about a time you felt truly joyful, aligned, and at ease. Now compare that feeling to your current state. What feels different? What's shifted? Remember, vulnerability is the birthplace of courage and change. It takes courage to acknowledge these feelings, but avoiding them only allows them to fester and grow. We numb ourselves with distractions, busyness, and unhealthy coping mechanisms, but the truth remains. The nail is still there. Acknowledging the nail doesn't mean we're weak or flawed, it means we're human. It means we're finally ready to stop accepting discomfort as our norm and start demanding more for ourselves, more peace, more joy, more authenticity. Take your time, breathe, and listen to the whispers of your heart. What is it trying to tell you? Trust your intuition. You are strong enough to face this. You are worthy of feeling whole. Now that we've acknowledged the nail, it's time to create a plan to remove it. This isn't about rushing into a solution, but about approaching the situation with intention and clarity. Imagine holding the nail in your hand. What tools would you need to remove it? A hammer, pliers, maybe, a gentle touch? The same goes for our metaphorical nails. We need the right tools and strategies to address them effectively. Start by clarifying the outcome you want. What does pulling out the nail actually look like for you? Is it setting healthy boundaries in a relationship? Leaving a job that no longer serves you? Healing old wounds? Get crystal clear on what you want to achieve. Next, break down the problem into smaller, manageable pieces. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of the issue, focus on taking one small step at a time. Remember, even the longest journey begins with a single step. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, define your why. Why is removing this nail important to you? What will it allow you to do, be, or experience that you're currently missing out on? Connect with your deepest values and aspirations. This will be your guiding force when things get tough. This is where the rubber meets the road. We've acknowledged the nail, strategized our approach, now it's time to take action. It's time to pull. This is often the scariest part because it requires vulnerability and courage. It means stepping outside our comfort zones and facing our fears head-on. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's about choosing to show up for ourselves, even when it's uncomfortable or uncertain. It's about believing we are worthy of a life free from the constant nagging of that metaphorical nail. This might look like having that difficult conversation you've been avoiding, setting a boundary with a loved one, or finally pursuing that dream you've kept hidden away. It could mean seeking professional help, starting a new hobby, or simply saying no more often. Whatever action you choose to take, do it with intention and self-compassion. There will be bumps along the way, moments of doubt, and maybe even setbacks. But that's okay. It's all part of the process. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Reach out to your support system, connect with loved ones, and celebrate every small victory along the way. You are capable of amazing things. Trust yourself, trust the process, and keep moving forward. We've faced the metaphorical nail head-on. We've taken action, and now it's time to reflect. This isn't a one-time thing, it's a continuous process of self-awareness and growth. Ask yourself, how do I feel now? Has anything shifted? Am I repeating old patterns, or have I created lasting change? Reflection allows us to learn from our experiences, both the successes and the missteps. It's about acknowledging our growth, celebrating our wins, and identifying areas where we can continue to evolve. Did removing the nail bring the relief you expected, or did it reveal other layers needing attention? Maybe you realize the initial nail was just a symptom of a deeper issue. That's okay, it's all part of the journey. Remember, growth is not linear. There will be times when you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and maybe even a little longing for the familiarity of the nail. But in those moments, remember how far you've come. Remember the courage it took to face your fears, the resilience you built along the way, and the incredible capacity for growth that resides within you. You are not the same person you were when you started this journey. You are stronger, wiser, and more self-aware. Removing the nail isn't about perfection, it's about awareness and growth. You've built resilience and the tools to face life's challenges head-on. You've learned to listen to your inner voice, to trust your intuition, and to take courageous action. Remember, it's never just about the nail, but sometimes it is. By addressing the metaphorical nails in our lives, we create space for more joy, authenticity, and wholehearted living. We step into our power, embrace our vulnerability, and live a life true to ourselves.